Scott, we host Morecambe here at the Silver Lake tomorrow. What's this week been like in the build-up to tomorrow's game?
Yeah, really good. Obviously, we had training Monday and the game Tuesday night, so bit of a recovery Wednesday. Lads were back in yesterday, nice bright. They're looking in a good place. We've finished most of our match prep yesterday and then touched on sort of recap bits today that we think will help us going into what's another, it's a big game really. We identified the fact that we've been on the road a bit lately, and then 3 home games in succession. So it's one we're looking forward to.
Yeah, they're a team that, despite their league position, they're coming into this game off the back of a 4-0 away win against Boston. What are you expecting from Morecambe? Yeah,
look, you've got to get your press right against them. You've got to do your prep. I don't really look at results or form, because I think that anyone can beat anyone in this division, as we've seen. And at Boston I know Graham Coughlin well, so they're a tough team to beat, I'm sure. And Morecambe got a great result, so in a way that's a good thing for us, because we wouldn't ever go into a game with any complacency. We certainly won't on the back of them getting a 4-0 win. So yeah, look, at the moment we're in a place where we're really mindful of the opposition. We need to find ways to combat their strengths and maybe expose some weaknesses if we can find any. But really, we're still in a place where we're focusing very much on us and trying to be the best version of us. We tweaked things a little bit on Tuesday to give us an opportunity to go how we did at the end of the game. Really, we've still got 1 or 2 players at the top end of the pitch out injured, but I think by and large the squad have stepped up, bar in the Boreham Wood game, which I was disappointed with. I think we've been spirited at the very least in all the games, and we've shown flashes. I think for parts of the game the other day we went from being good to very good. We looked a threat. So look, we're going to every game trying to win. That's for sure.
Yeah, Kieran McGuckin, I just want to touch on him. Obviously, he opened his account for Eastleigh on Tuesday night. You could see how much it meant to him, particularly because it was an equaliser as well, and then an important one. What will that do for his confidence, getting his first goal for the club?
Yeah, I think it's always going to come. Kieran's a good player. We know that. He's got a decent goal scoring record. He's very sharp in and around the box, and we felt that we've, particularly against Boreham Wood, I was quite critical, really, of us as a whole, and within that I include the staff. Kieran must have felt really isolated against a good team that caught us on a bad day, really, and they had a really good day, Boreham Wood. And I felt for Kieran because he was a bit isolated. We played him up front with Harvey Saunders the other day. They put in a real shift, those two. I was really pleased with that, and then really pleased at the end of the game we were able to be a bit more expansive. I thought Kieran Evans come on had a brilliant impact, as well as Luke Skinner at the top end of the pitch. Obviously Lloyd playing, coming on for the last sort of 30 minutes or so, gave us a little bit of a different dynamic in terms of his range of passing, and we were able to stretch the pitch. And look, Kieran, for me, I think he's got a bright future. I think he works his socks off. He wants more chances in and around the box, and you can see, his finish the other day, you just asked me about confidence, but I never did that in all my time of playing. It was a great finish, really, really, really cute, great pick out by Luke Skinner. But do you know what I loved about that is that if Gooks hadn't got it, Harvey Saunders was about a yard behind him. So we got more bodies in the box near the end of the game. And we've just got to find a way of making sure that we can be a little bit more threatening from the beginning. So it's been I've really praised the players for how resilient they've been, the attitude, their ability to bounce back from, like the other day, a disappointing decision maybe, something that's gone against us. Big Aaron getting sent off at Wealdstone went against us. We've had a few things, and it's no hard luck story. We've got to make sure those things don't happen. But our response has been really good to that. On the flip side, we've got to be that team that step up from the first minute and carry enough of a threat all the way through. And we know we've got some of the best attacking players in the league out injured at the moment, but I think we're getting through it and we're looking forward to them returning.
Yeah, it's almost like you're reading off my script. I was just about to ask about how important a fast start is. Given the fact that the match is at home, how will you push that message to the players that you just mentioned there? Does that message need pushing, or are the players aware of what your expectations are of them?
Yeah, they know I want to play. They know we want to be an attacking team. We know we want to carry a threat. We know we want to get the ball wide. We know we want unselfish runners off the ball. We want to create chances, shots, crosses. I was a bit critical after the game. I'm also at half time that we had a few opportunities, some great opportunities to get some shots off outside the box in the Scunthorpe game, and didn't take them. So maybe it's a little bit of caution rather than a lack of confidence. I'm certainly seeing a difference in them as a group and the way they train. I think we've been pretty much spot on. So I'm just, look, fast start, not to go behind first. I think you've got to win your duels and win your battles first and foremost. And you can't take any team lightly, but I think we're a good team as well. And it's just getting the lads to believe that more often.
And as you can probably guess what I'm going to ask as my final question, do we have any updates on squad availability, player injuries, etc.? Yeah,
big Aaron Pierre's back now. That's the best he's trained today. He trained yesterday as well. So we're seeing day on day improvement in sharpness and how he feels in himself. You know, he's just carried a niggly calf really since the Solihull game, which is probably 3 weeks ago now. Obviously he went away on international duty as well within that period. So great to have him pretty much back in full swing. Other than that, we're okay, apart from the big three really, in terms of the ones that are out that people know about. Niall back on the grass, training, doing everything unopposed now, so great character, really sort of bright around the group, so it's great to see him involved. He'll still be a little bit of time away, but he's getting ever closer each day. And then Aaron, again, been out on the grass running, working hard with the physio department, so he all of a sudden he's going to be available, which will be great. And Maka is back on his feet, walking well, doing his first parts of his rehab, and again that was never going to be a long one. As soon as he's back out on the grass, he'll be ready. So yeah, look, we're not in any panic. We're going to have some really good players back in the building, ready to get out on the pitch for us really soon. So things are looking quite healthy.
All the best for tomorrow.
Cheers.